Good morning. Now we are going to discuss about inheritance and variation. So, what is inheritance? Transmission of characters from one generation to next generation, or transmission of characters from parents to offspring is called inheritance. आई वडिलांकडनं किंवा एका पिढीकडनं दुसऱ्या पिढीकडं गुणधर्म संक्रमित होतात या प्रक्रियेला इनहेरिटन्स असं म्हणतात. आता व्हेरिएशन, व्हॉट डू यू मीन बाय व्हेरिएशन? सो व्हेरिएशन्स मीन्स डिफरन्सेस अमॉंग द इंडिव्हिज्युअल्स ऑफ द variation means differences among the individuals and their parents, or variation among the offsprings and their parents. संतती आणि त्यांचे आई वडील ह्याच्यात असणारा जो फरक आहे त्या फरकाला व्हेरिएशन असं म्हणतात. आई वडिलासारखे संतती तंतोतंत सारखी नसते, तर पुढली पिढी हे आई वडिलांपेक्षा थोडंसं वेगळी असते. जे आई वडील आणि त्यांची पुढली पिढी आहे त्याच्यामध्ये जो असलेला वेगळेपण आहे त्याला व्हेरिएशन असं म्हणतात. सो व्हॉट डू यू मीन बाय हेरिडिटी? सो ट्रान्समिशन ऑफ कॅरेक्टर्स फ्रॉम वन जनरेशन टू नेक्स्ट जनरेशन इज ऑल्सो कॉल्ड हेरिडिटी or inheritance. Gregor Mendel, the great scientist who explained the idea of inheritance, idealized heredity, idealized the concept of transmission of character from parents to offspring. So this process of transmission of character was first time explained by Mendel, and so the Mendel was father of genetics. The Mendel was born in Mendel was born in 1822 in Moravia in Austria. So he was one scientist. Before the Mendel, no one able to understand what is inheritance, what is heredity. So the idea of heredity and variation was first time explained by Mendel, and so Mendel first gave the accurate explanation for the mechanism of inheritance by using hybridization technique. He performed various types of experiments on the pea plant, and these experiments were well known as the hybridization experiments. So Mendel performed experiments on the pea plant, and these experiments were well known as hybridization techniques. Such experiments are nothing but these experiments are hybridization experiments, or these are carried out by hybridization technique. Now, inheritance of these 7 pairs of contrasting characters in P was explained by Mendel. He studied that is 2 or 3 characters at a time. So he processed the data mathematically and statistically. So whatever these conclusion or results observed by Mendel, these results were then explained. These results were processed in the form of data. So he used mathematical and statistical data for his experiment. Mendel postulated the laws of inheritance and these Mendel's postulated the principles, and these principles were now these principles of Mendel's now also recognized as laws of Mendel's. So, whatever the results obtained while performing experiments used by Mendel, whatever these experiments performed on the pea plant, these experiments are nothing but hybridization experiments, and whatever results obtained from these experiments, these results were that is obtained. Whatever these results obtained, are maintained in the form of data, and for maintaining data, he used mathematical and statistical. He used the mathematics and statistics for his experiment. Then he postulated some principles, and these principles were now principles are now recognized. These principles of Mendel's now recognized as laws of Mendel's, and these laws of Mendel's are nothing but that is about the inheritance. And the first law of Mendel is the law of dominance. The second law of Mendel, law of segregation, and the third law of Mendel, that is law of independent assortment. So these whatever principles explained by Mendel, also the idea of inheritance also explained by Korns independently in during the 19th century. So Korn was also one more scientist. He tried to explain the idea of inheritance. That means at the same time, that is during the Mendelism. So the idea of transmission of character was whatever explained by Mendel. That is, according to Mendel, the characters are transmitted from parents to offspring through the characters are transmitted from parents to their offspring in the form of particulate, that is this expression of character or trait, that is in the form of these characters or that is characters or traits are transmitted from parents to offspring in the form of particulate in nature. These uh, these characters are expressed because of something, and that that something was according to Mendel, something is present in the parent, and that something is nothing. Now something whatever Mendel was considered, the something in the parent is transmitted, and that something is in the form of particulate. Uh, the something is nothing but in particulate nature, and that particulate nature, that is particulate something whatever present in the parent, then Mendel named that something was nothing but factor. And now the Mendel's factor is now called gene. So, according to Mendel, characters are transmitted from parents to offspring because of factor, or that is something, or that factor or something is in the form of particulate nature. The factor is now recognized as gene. So, what is the gene? You know, gene is the small segment of DNA You have already studied the DNA, deoxyribose nucleic acid. One kind of nucleic acid in the nucleus, that is DNA, and DNA forms, that is DNA and protein together form chromosome, and chromosome you know called that is Gunsutra in Marathi. Chromosomes are lies in the nucleus, and the chromosomes are made up of DNA, and small segment of DNA is called gene. Now Mendel, whatever considered, whatever the Mendel's idea of factor now called gene, today the Mendel's factor is well known as gene. So small segment of DNA. So gene, genes are located on the chromosome, and chromosomes are like in the nucleus, and nucleus is present in the cell. So in this way, the characters of each and every generation are transmitted because of these genes, and genes, located on the chromosome, and chromosomes are hereditary vehicles. So transmission of characters are because of these genes and chromosome, and these genes are transmitted from parent to offspring. Whatever the today's idea of gene, previously Mendel termed these genes as factors, and factors are located on the chromosome. So whatever the Mendel performed series of several experiments, and these experiments were performed on the pea plant. So the success reasons for whatever the Mendel was successful in his hybridization experiment. Mendel was successful in his experiment because of some reasons, and these reasons are explained in the form such as reasons for Mendel's success. Reasons for Mendel's success. Why Mendel selected pea plant, and how the Mendel performed experiment? That means the idea of experiment. Mendel's idea of performing experiment was at that time, that is was new concept. No one is able to understand whatever the Mendel is, whatever the Mendel performed experiment at that time. No one can that is realize or recognize, because the idea or concept of Mendel was new at that time, and so he selected pea plant, and he was successful in his hybridization experiment. So why Mendel was successful, or what are the reasons for Mendel's success? The first reason of Mendel's, first reason for Mendel's success, that is selection of material, selection of pea plant. So Mendel selected pea plant. Mendel was successful because Mendel selected that is pea plant. He performed experiment on the pea plant because the pea plant, life cycle of pea plant is short, and he obtained results that is within few months, and so Mendel selected pea plant. If Mendel selected mango plant or another plant, that means it requires several years for flowering. And pea plant is a short day plant. Pea plant is such a plant which is a short plant as well as annual plant, and the flowering is initiated within few months, and the life cycle is completed within few months. That is, it is annual plant. So life cycle is completed in few months, and so Mendel selected pea plant for his hybridization experiment. So this is one more reason. Then another reason, that is he used mathematical and statistical data for his experiment. He maintained up-to-date record, and for maintaining up-to-date record, he used mathematical and statistical. He used mathematical and statistical that is data. Another reason for Mendel's success. He used the maintained record and used mathematical and statistical. He maintained record and used mathematical and statistical. स्टॅटिस्टिकल म्हणजे ज्याला आपण अंकगणित म्हणतो. मॅथमॅटिकल गणितीय आणि अंकगणिताचा वापर त्यांनी त्यांच्या रेकॉर्ड मेंटेन करण्यासाठी केला. म्हणून मेंडील हे त्यांच्या हायब्रिडायझेशन एक्सपेरिमेंटमध्ये यशस्वी झाले. त्याच्यानंतर तिसरं जे मेंडीलचं कारण आहे दॅट इज थर्ड रिझन. ही कन्सिडर्ड ओनली वन दॅट इज कॅरेक्टर ॲट ए टाइम. ही कन्सिडर्ड only one trait or character. For example, tallness, darkness, that is a height. He considered a height as one character at a time. So, reasons for Mendel's success. That is another reason for Mendel's success was he selected. He considered only one character, only one trait at a time. म्हणजे मेंडीलनं एका वेळेस एकच गुणधर्माचा अभ्यास केला. त्याच्यामुळं मेंडील हे त्यांच्या प्रयोगामध्ये यशस्वी झाले. त्यानंतर मेंडीलनं काय केलं तर मेंडीलनं काय केलं त्यांच्या प्रयोगामध्ये तर मेंडीलनं जवळपास 2 ते 3 हजार असे प्रयोग केले. ही performed series of experiment. He performed 2 to 3,000 experiments. He performed series of experiment. That means he performed 2 to 3,000 experiment. 2 to 3,000 experiment means process. He performed 2 to 3,000 crosses. So large number of such experiments were performed by Mendel. So another reason that is he maintained maintain up-to-date record, and another reasons for Mendel's success that is he was lucky. Mendel was lucky because whatever he selected 7 pairs of traits. All these 7 pairs of traits, that is tall, dark, round, wrinkled, so height, color of the shape, color of the pot, position of the flower, and such character, that is 7 pairs of contrasting character, whatever considered by Mendel. मेंडेलनं त्यांच्या प्रयोगामध्ये अशा परस्पर विरोधी, कॉन्ट्रास्टिंग म्हणजे परस्पर विरोधी, मेंडेलनं त्यांच्या प्रयोगामध्ये परस्पर विरोधी गुणधर्माचा विचार केला. आणि परस्पर विरोधी म्हणजे कॉन्ट्रास्टिंग. फॉर एक्झाम्पल टॉल, डार्क, राऊंड, रिंकल, एक्झाइल, टर्मिनल, पर्पल, व्हाईट. सो दीज आर द कॉन्ट्रास्टिंग कॅरेक्टर्स अँड दीज आर ऑल्सो कॉल्ड कॉन्ट्रास्टिंग ट्रेट. So whatever the Mendel selected, all these contrasting trait or character, these characters are that is transmitted from one generation to another generation. But these characters shows complete dominance and recessiveness. So Mendel was lucky. These characters shows complete dominance. 7 pairs of contrasting characters. Mendel was lucky. Mendel was lucky because all 7 pairs, all 7 pairs of contrasting characters. Characters show complete dominance. Complete dominance and decision. So all these characters shows complete dominance and recessiveness म्हणजे काय की या परस्पर विरोधी गुणधर्मामध्ये ज्या गुणधर्माच्या ज्या जोड्या आहेत त्याच्यापैकी एक जोडी डॉमिनंट आणि दुसरी एका जोडीमध्ये एक गुणधर्म डॉमिनंट आणि दुसरा गुणधर्म रेसिसिव्ह असा आढळून आला. म्हणजे काय की टॉर अँड डॉर फॉर एक्झाम्पल, these are the two contrasting character. In that two contrasting character, tall is dominant and dark is recessive. So dominant म्हणजे वर्चस्व गाजवणारा. आता ज्यावेळेस टॉल आणि डॉरचा मेंडेलनं क्रॉस केला तर त्यांना पहिल्या पिढीमध्ये सगळे प्लांट टॉल दिसले, डॉर्क दिसले नाही. याचा अर्थ असा की पहिल्या जो गुणधर्म पहिल्या पिढीमध्ये प्रकट होतो, पॅरेंट पासून जी पहिली पिढी तयार होते त्या पहिल्या पिढीमध्ये जो गुणधर्म प्रकट होतो त्या गुणधर्माला डॉमिनंट कॅरेक्टर किंवा ट्रेट म्हणतात. आणि जो गुणधर्म पहिल्या पिढीत दिसून येत नाही त्या गुणधर्माला रेसेसिव्ह असा गुणधर्म म्हणतात. द कॅरेक्टर विच इज एक्सप्रेस्ड इन F1 जनरेशन मीन्स फर्स्ट फिलिल जनरेशन इज कॉल्ड डॉमिनंट कॅरेक्टर अँड द कॅरेक्टर विच इज नॉट एक्सप्रेस्ड, that is dot character, is not expressed in F1 generation, such character is called recessive character. So Mendel was successful in his experiment because his selection is that is perfect and that is selection of the plant for his experiment. He maintained up-to-date record. He considered only one trait identified. He performed several hybridization experiment, that is 2,000 to 3,000 crosses, and he maintained record. As well as Mendel was lucky because of this selection. Mendel was successful in his experiment. So all these reasons are responsible for that is success. Mendel was successful because of all these reasons. And another important thing, each character that is selected by Mendel, each character is controlled by single. Each character is controlled by single gene. Each character is controlled by single factor. That means single factor, त्यालाच आपण काय म्हणतो, सिंगल जीन. एक गुणधर्म हा एका जीनमुळं कंट्रोल झालेला आहे किंवा एक गुणधर्म जो आहे तो एका अशा जीनमुळं कंट्रोल झाले. सो दीज आर द रिझन्स फॉर मेंडेल सक्सेस. Now, Mendel used certain terms, some terms in his experiment, and these some, whatever the terms used by Mendel, these terms are such as character, trait, dominance, residue. मेंढीनं त्या सगळ्या अशा ह्याचा विचार केला. Mendel used some terms in his experiment, and these terms are such as character. First term, that is character. So character means external feature. So characters means feature. ज्याला ज्या आपण गुणधर्म किंवा ज्याला आपण विशिष्ट असा गुणधर्म म्हणतो, त्याला असं कॅरेक्टर हे या मेंढीनं कन्सिडर केलं. स्पेसिफिक फीचर दॅट अन ऑर्गॅनिझम, स्पेसिफिक फीचर दॅट अन ऑर्गॅनिझम. स्पेसिफिक म्हणजे विशिष्ट असा गुणधर्म. स्पेसिफिक फीचर दॅट अन ऑर्गॅनिझम possesses, that an organism possesses. विशिष्ट असा गुणधर्म ज्यावेळेस सजीवामध्ये असतो, त्या गुणधर्माला मेंडीलनं काय म्हणलेलं, कॅरेक्टर. तसंच दुसरं जे टर्म मेंडीलनं त्याच्या प्रयोगामध्ये वापर केला, दॅट इज ट्रेट. सो ट्रेट म्हणजे काय? ते ट्रेट म्हणजे दॅट इज द कॅरेक्टर which is inherited from parents to offspring. So a trait is the inherited character. What is trait? Inherited character. Inherited character म्हणजे काय की जो गुणधर्म एका पिढीकडून दुसऱ्या पिढीकडे जातो, त्याला त्या गुणधर्माला ट्रेट असं मेंडीलनं म्हणलेलं आहे. किंवा मेंडीलनं त्या ट्रेट हा असा टर्म जे यूज केलं, त्याचा अर्थ असा की इनहेरिटेड कॅरेक्टर, दॅट इज द कॅरेक्टर विच इज ट्रान्समिटेड फ्रॉम पॅरेंट्स टू ऑफस्प्रिंग. त्याच्यानंतर मेंडीलनं दुसरे एक टर्म वापरली, फॅक्टर. जस्ट आय हॅव ऑलरेडी एक्सप्लेन व्हॉट इज फॅक्टर. सो अकॉर्डिंग टू मेंडील द कॅरेक्टर्स आर transmitted from parents to offspring, and the transmission of character is because of something, or that something is he named as that something is in the form of particulate nature. Something is nothing but a particulate nature, something present in that organism that is transmitted from parent to offspring. Something is transmitted, and that something is in the form of particulate nature, and according to Mendel, that something in the individual, whatever something is present in individual, he named as factor. And now the factor is called today, whatever the Mendel whatever the Mendel was considered as factor, now that same factor is called gene. Then another term that is used by Mendel was allele or allelomorph. So what is allele? So alleles are nothing but two or more alternative form of given gene. Two or more alternative form of gene given gene. Two or more alternative form of given gene present on identical loci. म्हणजे काय की एखाद्या जीनचे दोन स्वरूप, अल्टरनेटिव्ह म्हणजे दोन किंवा अनेक स्वरूप एका जीनचे दोन किंवा अनेक स्वरूप ज्यावेळेस एका गुणधर्माच्या विशिष्ट पॉईंटला असतात त्याला लोसाय असं म्हणतात. विशिष्ट पॉईंट म्हणजे लोसाय. मेंडेलच्या म्हणण्यानुसार गुणधर्म हे जीन्समुळे ठरतात किंवा फॅक्टरमुळे ठरतात आणि त्या जीनचे दोन किंवा दोनपेक्षा जास्त स्वरूप ज्यावेळेस एखाद्या गुणसूत्रावर असतात त्यावेळेस त्या जीनच्या वेगवेगळ्या स्वरूपाच्या असणाऱ्या याला तरी मेंडेलनं अलील्स असं नाव दिलं. फॉर एक्झाम्पल कॅपिटल टी, स्मॉल टी, capital R, small r. Alternative forms of these. That is capital T, it's alternative small t. So what do you mean by capital T? That is for tallness and small t for shortness, darkness. The capital T represent tallness and the small t represent darkness. So these are the two alternative forms of gene and these are called alleles. The next type of that is term used by Mendel, that is dominant. What is dominant? The character which is expressed in first, that is F1 generation. The character which is expressed in first generation, even in the presence of another trait. The character or trait which is expressed in F1 generation in presence of even in presence of alternative even in presence of another trait is called dominant. जो गुणधर्म दुसऱ्या गुणधर्माच्या अस्तित्वात सुद्धा पहिल्या पिढीत प्रकट होतो, जो गुणधर्म पहिल्याच पिढीत प्रकट होतो त्या गुणधर्माला डॉमिनंट असं मेंडेलनं नाव दिलं. उदाहरणार्थ ज्यावेळेस टॉल आणि डार्क टी प्लांटचा त्यांनी क्रॉस केला म्हणजे क्रॉस पॉलिनेशन घडून आणलं. टॉल आणि डार्क या दोन पी प्लांटचं क्रॉस पॉलिनेशन घडून आणलं असता त्याला पहिल्या पिढीमध्ये सगळे प्लांट हे टॉल दिसले, डार्क त्याला दिसले नाही. म्हणजे टॉल गुणधर्म पहिल्या पिढीत दिसून आला त्याला डॉमिनंट म्हणतात आणि जो गुणधर्म पहिल्या पिढीत दिसून येत नाही त्याला रेसेसिव्ह म्हणतात. दूसरा जो टर्म है recessive. So what is recessive? The character which is not expressed in F1 generation even in presence of another trait, that is known as recessive. Because of capital T, small t is not expressed in F1 generation and that character or trait or factor is not expressed in F1 generation is called recessive. जो गुणधर्म पहिल्या पिढीत दिसून येत नाही पण दुसऱ्या पिढीत दिसतो, जो गुणधर्म पहिल्या पिढीत दिसून येत नाही पण दुसऱ्या पिढीमध्ये दिसून येतो त्या गुणधर्माला रेसेसिव्ह म्हणतात. म्हणजे जो गुणधर्म पहिल्या पिढीमध्ये प्रकट होत नाही त्याला रेसेसिव्ह म्हणतात. त्याच्यानंतर मेंडेलनं जे यूज केले टर्म मेंडेलनं तर त्याच्यामध्ये वेगवेगळे टर्म्स यूज केले मेंडेलनं त्याच्या प्रयोगात. त्याच्यात दुसरी टर्म आहे फिनोटाइप. So phenotype means external appearance. External appearance किंवा external features. External feature of organism, बाह्य लक्षण, सजीवाच्या बाह्य लक्षणाला फिनोटाइप म्हणतात. तर मेंडेलचं शेवटची जी टर्म आहे फिनोटाइप, जेनेटिक कन्स्टिट्यूशन ऑफ ऑर्गॅनिझम. Genetic constitution or genetic makeup. Genetic constitution of an organism is called genotype. So these are the some terms used by Mendel in his hybridization technique. So this is all about what is inheritance, what are variation, why Mendel was successful in his experiment, and the various terms used in the hybridization technique. So this is all about the inheritance and some terms used by Mendel.